At the end of every unit, your teacher has the chance to teach a lesson and their context to enhance. But what do you suppose our teacher has us do? He skips the lesson and makes us present a digital LEQ. Elocution needs historical evidence, wisdom that can corroborate and advance. A complex thesis that Dr. John P. Irish would admire. Then we drop the screencast like a single that is fire. Studio created screens for you to like, subscribe, and share. We know you've had all the John Green and Steve Heimler you can bear. If we have those most views by 10 p.m. on the 5th day, we earn 500 bonus points, which guarantees an A. Without much more fanfare or ado, we present our digital LEQ.
Digital LEQ, South and Southeast Asia and Religion. The thesis. What are we aiming to prove? Some historians may say that political developments in South and Southeast Asia were the main cause behind societal changes between 1200 and 1450. However, religious shifts and changes in certain cultural practices had a notable impact on South and Southeast Asian societies. Therefore, changes in South and Southeast Asian empires were mainly driven by the exchange in belief systems. Big ideas. What cultural changes did South and Southeast Asia experience during this time period? How did new religions spread to South and Southeast Asian countries? What impact did these new religions have on South and Southeast Asia? Contextualization. In South Asia, Hinduism dominated the population. However, Muslims formed the Delhi Sultanate in the north part of India that could not initially manage to spread Islam to the rest of India. In Southeast Asia, the majority of the region practiced either Hinduism or Buddhism, with Islam once again remaining the minority religion. The use of new trade routes across Europe and Asia allowed for a significant increase in population, leading to the formation of new developed city-states, each one with their own religious and or cultural beliefs. This is the map of South Asia and Southeast Asia.
Scholars believe that Hinduism emerged in southern Asia and then spread to other parts of Asia, including Southeast Asia, by way of Indian merchants and priests. Hinduism remained the main religion throughout much of Asian land for many years before and after a given time period. The goal of Hinduism is to achieve moksha, or salvation, which ends the cycle of rebirth to become part of the Absolute Soul. Hindus lead lives of sensibility and morality in order to save their future souls. Under this religion, the caste system became a part of South and Southeast Asian social structure. With this strict new system, people born into their specific social status remain there until they die. Although this concept sounds unreasonable to others, under the Hindu belief in reincarnation and karma, the system seemed fair. Primary source 1. These girls are part of the untouchable caste. They spent days in the hot sun in order to create materials used by other castes for fuel and heat. It was citizens in lowly castes such as this who were far more eager to join Islamic states rather than remaining under the Hindu caste system. Point of view. This photo was taken by a professional photographer who wanted to capture the working condition of members of a lower caste. As a potentially uninvolved party, the source seems more authentic and unbiased. Host Theme 4. Economic systems. As societies develop, they affect and are affected by the ways that they produce, exchange, and consume goods and services. Under a society with the caste system, lower castes are left working harder to provide higher castes with different goods. The unfair divide of work leads lower castes to convert to Islam. Buddhism. Buddhism is generally considered to be the offspring of Hinduism. Buddhism originated in ancient India between 400 BCE and 600 CE. Buddhist missionaries spread the religion to many parts of Asia. Buddhists practice the teaching and attributes from the Buddha. The goal of a Buddhist is to achieve nirvana. Theravada Buddhism is the most prominent in Southeast Asia. Unlike most religions, Buddhism is not enforced in law as it goes against the teachings. Buddhists, however, do push for charges as it follows their teachings, like going against the caste of Hinduism. Buddhism encourages education and character building. It also influences writing and commerce. Primary source 2. This sculpture was made during the 14th century in modern-day Thailand. It depicts a walking Buddha gesturing the reassurance hand sign. It was made during the reign of the Sukhothai kingdom as Buddhism was becoming popular during the time. This shows the influence Buddhism had on the culture and art of South Asia. Point of view. The builders of the statue, citizens of a Southeast Asian state, felt so strongly for their religion that they built a large sculpture of their idol in order to spread their religion to those who passed by. Take theme 2. Cultural development and interactions. The development of ideas, beliefs, and religions illustrates how groups in society view themselves, and the interaction of societies and their beliefs often have political, social, and cultural implications. Rather than provoking a political charge like Hinduism, we only know that Buddhism sparked a cultural change in their followers and what they value amongst themselves. Buddhists were able to band together and create a symbol of their own religion, which became a cultural idol. Islam. At the start of the 13th century, Islam conquered the Delhi Sultanate in North India. Islamic traders traveling through South and Southeast Asia began spreading their religion to the different parts of Asia. Muslim leaders originally attempted to convert those they crossed forcibly, but found their methods to be unsuccessful and changed to a more peaceful approach. They ended up with over 25 million converts by 1500. Many of those who converted were unsurprisingly those in lower castes of the Hindu social system and Buddhists. The concept of equality ingrained in the ideals of Islam were far more appealing to citizens in lower castes who moved to Islamic city-states, as new ones formed due to population increase, for more equal status. Islam now dominates majority of the Southeast Asian territory. Primary source 3. This is a real picture of the Central Mosque in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. This mosque was proposed by the Muslims living in the city for prayer, but has now become a safe space for traveling Muslims from across the world. This goes to show the lasting impact of the spread of Islam to Southeast Asia. The scope of its significance is still seen today. Point of view. Newly converted Muslims in a previously Buddhist state were committed to their religion of Islam and wanted to build a safe haven for those of them who wished to pray. Take theme 2. This as well. Secondary source 1. Geometric motifs were popular with Muslim artists and designers in all parts of the world at all times, and for decorating every surface, whether walls or floors, pots or lamps, book covers or textiles. As Islam spread from nation to nation and region to region, artists combined their penchants for geometry with pre-existing traditions, creating a new and distinctive Islamic art. This art expressed the logic and order inherent in the Islamic vision of the universe and Asian society. The secondary source reveals how Muslim artists and designers made motifs in Islam influence art. It also shows the culture and beliefs of Islam through art. The fact that an organization dedicated to describing Asian culture includes Islamic culture goes to prove how Islam truly became a part of Southeast Asian culture. The source comes from the website of modern-day writers who spend their time reporting and educating their viewers on the history and culture of Asia. Their mission to clearly present historical facts makes the source more reliable. And pick theme 2 for this as well. Secondary source 2. One would say that Islam arrived in Southeast Asia in a peaceful way through trade and interactions between Muslim merchants and the locals. Similarly to Buddhism, Islam blended with existing cultural and religious influences of the Southeast Asian region, from the United States Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization. The quote reiterates the evidence of cultural blending and the means of integration of Islamic culture into the native culture at the time. The source comes from an official national site that provides factual information about the history of various nations in the UN. The national status of the source provides credibility to the source's information. Interesting fourth list again, economic systems. As societies develop, they affect and are affected by the ways that they produce, exchange, and consume goods and services. Trade, or the exchange of goods, is specified as a means for Islam to spread to Asia. As Islam spreads, the previously Hindu and Buddhist societies begin to experience change at the hands of the Islamic region.
So, what have we learned? Between 1200 and 1450, changes were made based on religious concepts, and the spread of a new religion caused a shift in religious demographics. Under the ideals of Hinduism, the caste system was created. Those in lower castes mostly chose to convert. The original population was split between the Buddhists and the Hindus until the arrival of Islam. Islam and its city-states allowed for new converts to join for equal social status, leading to Islam becoming the dominating religion in Southeast Asia, although not as much in South Asia. Missionaries, merchants, and traders shared and spread the religion to the regions of South and Southeast Asia. The introduction of a new religion, Islam, led to further cultural religious blending in Asia. However, in the long run, the new religion overshadowed the previously prominent religion, specifically in Southeast Asia. And these are our sources.